exhaust all done, sounds a lot better. First start up that I'm doing. Before you get to hear what it sounds like, this is the tips. See, not too bad, it doesn't stick out as much as I thought. Because they said it was going to stick out so much that you see, like, see this bit over here? So you can just about see that bit. Can't really see it that badly though, but that's alright actually, I think. I think they're quite shabby. What do you reckon? Do they stick out too far or not? I kinda like it. So, the next scene is the one and only, what does this beast sound like? So what are my thoughts then on this back box? Obviously I can't say much because it's brand spanking new, and obviously it's very raspy at the moment because it's brand new, so I've got to bed it in. But what I can notice is actually a big change. It's a lot bassier, so it is a lot deeper, which is what I wanted. It still has that raspiness, so if you put your foot down hard, got that raspiness. It's like a trumpet. I'm hoping it's just because where it's new and it needs to be bedded in. But it's bassier if you're driving like slowly, like not like aggressive. It's very bassy, which is what I wanted. It's also, I don't know if you can hear, it's got a lot more burbles. And it is actually like popping more and crackling more, and they're louder, which is not what I was expecting actually. I thought it would be maybe slightly might burble more, but not really like pop or anything, but it actually is. And that's just from it being brand spanking new. So basically the guys did say that they can't really fit it. I don't know why. They're saying that, oh yeah, like this doesn't fit, it's going to be pierced, they're going to be sticking out and all this sort of shit. But as you can see in the video on like the tips, they're not out that bad as what they were saying. They said that it'll be out so bad that you'll see like the groove, like there's a tip where there's a groove in it where it lets out like air. They said you'll see that, but I mean I haven't noticed it, so, but they can hear, it sounds really nice. So if I go slowly, and then it's raspy when you put your foot down. That's a loud bang. Doing it, it's quite nice. It doesn't drone actually. I thought you'd do that. Especially when you go down hills, you can hear it. Take your foot off, look. Look, I'm in here. You probably won't pick it up on camera. Yeah. It's quite nice. I do like the tips. I mean, yes, I would prefer they would be like pushed back slightly, but it's not like dramatic. It's not too bad actually. So yeah, so I just want to get his bloody seats to sort out. It's got his memory seat things, and it never goes to where you're meant to have it. So now the steering wheel's kind of higher than what it normally is. So I don't know why I've done that. But anyway, one of the quirks to a Maserati. There you go. But yeah, so I mean I like it. The tips are really nice. Like I said, the sound's very bassy. It's popping and crackling more. Obviously I can't really tell at the moment until I've definitely driven it around like for longer. But yes, I think they're quite nice. I mean I don't know what they was going on about, that they can't fit it and all this sort of shit. I mean Larini said that the valves are, well, they said that the valves are on the wrong side, and I've looked it up on Larini and apparently they're on the wrong side for a reason, to do with performance now, so I'm not sure what it is, because they said that they can't fit it so the valves works, and I thought that was the whole idea, so I'm not sure what that's about, so I don't know what they're going on about. But after 1,000 miles, it probably sounds a lot deeper and hopefully less raspy, but it's definitely, I definitely like it. It's got this like rumble. I don't know if you can hear it on camera, but it's got this like deep rumble, like, and I know it's a bit more throttle response. It probably hasn't added a lot of power, probably like, I don't know, like 2, maybe 5 horsepower at the very most. I mean, if it has added on anything, I can't really tell, but yes, I'm very happy with it so far. The downshifts are very nice, and it's just the sound. It's just at the high end. I just need to try and get rid of this bloody trumpety sound. And I don't know if they could do anything about it actually. I might have a look. I might go to fast road again just to get the valves taken out completely. Plus, I'll save a lot of weight because they're quite big and they're quite heavy actually. Get them taken out, and then ask them what can I do to make it deeper tone and less like a trumpet. They might just say that it just needs to be bedded in. Hopefully that's what they'll say, but we shall see. Plus, I mean, fast road conversions, they might be able to customise it to somehow push the tips back. I'm not sure if they can, or they can like cut the tips, well, not the tips, but like the pipe that holds the tips on. Maybe they can customise it so it just pushes it back a little. And not 100%. I mean, it's growing on me having tips out further, but I'm not sure if I like it. Some people say that the tips, if they're out, it drones less, but I asked the guys that fitted the exhaust, they said no, so I'm not sure if that's true. I mean, I didn't think it was true, it's just something that someone said online, or the AI thing that you maybe type it in Google and got this bloody AI thing now, and that's never fucking correct anyway. It doesn't really drone anyway. I'm not sure if putting the Larini exhaust on has made it better, because it doesn't seem as loud like the drone, which is odd because you would think it'd be the opposite way round, but it just doesn't seem as drony, which is good for me. I keep missing the bloody bit, like I'm not filming and I'm just driving, and every time I'm driving I'm like, shit, I wish I've just filmed it. There's bits where, like if I shift down to like second, let my foot off, it's doing loads of these burbles, but they're so loud that it's beginning to be just like, not necessarily crackles, but, and not necessarily like pops. They're not as loud as like, well, they're not as loud as bangs basically, but they're like popping. But it's such a throaty sound. I keep on bloody missing it. So I wanted to try and get it on camera, but every time I'm about to film it does it, and I bloody miss it. So it's really nice. It has got a throaty sound. I'm trying to do it so I can downshift. It's not doing it now because I'm going up a hill now, so typical. It's just the idle is really nice. You hear it Like now, going slow, but it's got a nice deep like bass to it, like deep tone. You can hear it like bassy, really bassy. Jesus. This has definitely got to be done. It's 70 miles an hour already. I think it's actually gone slightly quicker, maybe. Now I've got the windows up, I'm doing 60 in 5th gear, and it's not even droning. I can actually barely hear it. I think it's definitely, the drone's gotten quieter, so I'm not sure if the tip's being pushed out more has made it slightly less drony. 100% on that one. I keep missing, like there's a bit where it does a massive bang, I keep on bloody missing it. Every time I'm not filming it fucking does it. It's typical. So yeah, so I might go to, obviously I will go to fast road conversions and get like the valves taken out, like one to save weight, and because it's like, it's quite a big like valve, it's got like, it's like a circle bit as well, so I'm not sure if like that would change the sound a little bit by taking that out, so where the air's not going like around it and through a hole and everything. I don't think it made much difference, but I'll take it out anyway. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the tips, if I'm going to try and customise it to get it pushed back, or just change the tips so they're just, I don't know. And then I was going to maybe buy like if I do change the tips, and then there'd be the tips with like the holes in it, so like a suppressor, where that might make it less raspy, I'm not sure. It definitely sounds nicer, it's just that raspy, tingy sounds. I don't know if you can hear it. But I can ask the guys at Fast Roads when I do it next, see what they recommend, and then go from there. Short tube headers will probably make it, I don't know, I think it'll make it more raspy, but then online it says that it'll make it deeper, so I really have not got a clue. I just have to keep driving this around until I get to the 1,000-mile mark, and then see if it's like bedded in, see if it stops doing it. If not, then I don't think you can do much about it, to be honest with you. It's okay, it's just when you floor it, and it just sounds like it's like wow, and it's a really like trumpety, like vibrating, tingy sound. So that's the best way I can describe it. I mean, it's okay now. Look, you put your foot down. That's me doing it a little bit. But if you put your foot down hard, which I'll do in a minute once this car's not in the way, you'll hear it. Like that. That's ridiculous. Sorry. This guy's just like fucking hell. But yeah, it's got that really high pitch. I like the high pitch scream, it's just that, I don't know, it's hard to put into words. Like now look, that's fine. But you can start hearing it. If I do like, so that's okay. There. That. That's what I want about. Not sure if I can get rid of it. Apart from that, it does sound awesome. It does sound like a mini Lamborghini Aventador is what it sounds like. So hear it like a trumpet. Perhaps I just don't floor it so it sounds better. So, it's probably just because it's brand spanking new. That's what I'm hoping it is. I mean, that's the only thing I can really think of. See? Don't know. It's best just to talk to the guys, I suppose. I love the little burbles it does, it's really nice. Yeah, so next week I'll just have to talk to them and see what the best thing is to get rid of this raspy sound, and then go from there. I probably will do the headers, but I don't think I'll do the long tube ones. I'll just make it ridiculous. But then, like I said, it keeps saying online that it makes it more deeper, but then some places say it makes it more raspy. So I don't know who to believe, really. It's got a lovely deep tone now. Look, I don't know if you can hear it. Really nice. But it's just, yeah, it's just when you put your foot down. Not sure. It's got to be done. I always go through the town, especially with this bad boy fitted. I'm not going to floor it too hard because it is quite obnoxious. Just doing that's fucking loud. So that's nice doing that. I don't do it too hard because there's a dog there and they're very sensitive what they're hearing. I said I wasn't doing too loud, but I did. But that's not me flooring it. Trying to be a little bit quieter. Say that. There you go. That's got a nice like little throatiness to it, if you know what I mean. Oh, that's nice. and then a guy just comes out of nowhere. I couldn't see because it's a van. He just decides to not pull out slightly, like, you know, crawl, as you're meant to do with the clutch. Just decided to fucking pull out, and I couldn't see because there's a van in the way. That was close. Oh, don't let me go then. Thanks, love. My right of way. What's that roundabout? They don't look. They just think it's their right of way when it's meant to be my right of way. As you go around the roundabout, whose right of way is it, eh? You look. What way do you look? Right. But everyone thinks that it's left for some reason down here. I love a moan. Always got to do a McDonald's run when they get the exhaust on. There's one guy that works here that his granddad's got a Maserati GranTurismo, and he asked me last time, this is before I had the valves deleted, he asked me like, oh, I've got a question for you. I went, yeah. He went, my granddad's got one of these cars. I went, right. He went, how did you get it to sound like your car? I was like, well, I've got an X-Pipe with resonators and sport cats, and I said, look, one of the valves is shut on one side. I said, so it doesn't even sound proper yet, and he thought it sounded nice, and that's before the valves were basically like off, because it was a lot louder after I've done the valve delete. And now that I've done like the valves are like open all the time, and I've got a back box on, if he's working here, he's gonna be like, fucking hell, how do you get it like that? And I'm like, still not done yet, still more to be improved. I'm not, like I said, I'm not sure, there's not much to do to it. I mean, I might maybe like putting like a suppressor like in the tips, like that might get rid of like the rasp, and then maybe do the headers, and then maybe put on a larger back box, like, well, a resonator onto the X-Pipe, and then do a tune. It's all I can do really. Right. So I hope you enjoyed this video of me getting this Larini back box done. I love the sound of it so far. I just need to get rid of this raspiness. That's the only thing I need to do now. I mean, it's loud enough, it's bassy enough, it sounds nice. It's just, let's get rid of that. I would say it's like, it's not raspy as in like it's too high pitched for me. It's just has that like vibrating effect on it. So I might phone them up now and ask them what they could do about it, and then see what they say. But for now, I'm going to enjoy my coffee, and I'll see you for the next one. First tunnel run. It's a bit windy, so I need to shout. First one with the full back box system on. See what it sounds like.